This really is a huge, really monumental honor, even being considered for the title of hostess with the mostess. You know, perhaps the most lucrative title I've ever been considered for. I like being at my house. Why wouldn't other people like being at my house? You mean to tell me there's an award that I could get that I don't need to leave the house for? Huge news. I would love nothing more than your consideration for the title of hostess with the mostess if you would give me just a few short minutes of your time, or maybe like 20. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I got her a new cat tree because she just ripped her old one to shreds, and it's taken her a few days to come around to it. She was pretty mad at me when I first got rid of the old one, but she's in it now, so that makes me happy. Yes, this is just a game night, and therefore it's pretty casual, and there's not a lot of like prep work I need to do. In fact, I don't really need to do anything, but I am extra. That's my official diagnosis. Even though it's just a game night, I do want to make like a nice spread of appetizers and little snacks for everyone. Make it cute, light some candles, maybe go buy some more decorations, I don't know. And I'll probably end up doing my hair and makeup just because I really do love a sweat set, casual clothes, hair and makeup done vibes. There's something about it that just feels like hot older sister energy. Hot older sister who just got home from high school vibes. And she's in her room and she's listening to Atomic Kitten. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. It's just a vibe that I do believe makes sense for me, but this is my OOTD. I keep seeing everybody do that 75 hard style challenge, which seems so fun. However, this is what I wear most days of the week. I have this sweat set in like 6 different colors. I do enjoy doing that. I do enjoy being in a sweat set most of my time. I do love getting dressed, don't get me wrong. I also love being in a sweat set, so sue me. Okay, I think my first order of business here is figuring out what the menu is. Even if it's just appetizers and snacks, what are we going for? What do I need to go pick up from the grocery store? I'm definitely gonna make some Frito dip. You know, it really needs a better name than Frito dip because it tells you nothing about what it is. It's just cream cheese mixed with pepper onion relish, and it's so good, and you have to eat it with the Frito scoops. My mom always makes it for appetizers whenever we have people over, and we always called it Frito dip, but it really is a terrible name. I was thinking maybe get a little crazy, tomato garlic baked brie, and could do a little charcuterie board action, but that would be like the main. Then obviously chips and salsa. Let's just keep it easy there. Stuffed mushrooms could be big. I love a stuffed mushroom, and I do have a good recipe for them. I like having options. I like having an array. It makes me feel accomplished. Should I make pigs in a blanket? There's this Anthony Bourdain quote that I just came across that is really, it's compelling stuff. It says, all that being said, the single most important lesson I have learned over the course of many years and many, many parties is this humbling but inescapable fact. No matter what you serve, no matter how beautifully presented, strikingly garnished, exotic in flavor, or expensive, what everybody wants, what they will be all over like a swarm every time, is commercially made, freezer case sourced pigs in fucking blankets. It doesn't matter who your guests are, they will eat them and they will love them. Whether this involves post-ironic posturing or just straightforward enthusiasm, they will love them just the same. Anthony Bourdain. I believe him. I think my favorite part of hosting is always getting the table all set up and the house all looking pretty. I just have so many good items for table settings. Like I have this disco ball that I'll fill with ice and then put whatever bottle of wine we're drinking in. That's something that personally brings me joy when I'm hosting, is whipping out this fucking disco ball. So this is perfect, and I'm definitely going to be taking this out and using this tonight because today's game night is sponsored by Bright Cellars. Obviously, I'm someone who does a lot of hosting, and wine is always at the center point of any of the gatherings that I'm holding. And Bright Cellars is a wine club that is not only making it extremely easy to try out some new wines, but they also deliver them straight to your door, making it the most convenient option. They have a 7-question wine quiz on their website that will match you with wines best catered to your palate. And then they'll send them over with some information cards so you can learn a little bit about the wines that they paired you with. Now, I'm really a white wine girl, so I went with all whites in my box with a little touch of rosé. I got a white blend, a rosé, a Pinot Grigio, a sweet Riesling, a Chardonnay, and a Chenin Blanc. Got the rosé and the Pinot Grigio chilling in the fridge right now because those are probably gonna be my personal favorites. The rosé is described as being light, delicate, juicy, and sweet tart with notes of lemon, nectarine, watermelon, and dried rose petals. And then the Pinot Grigio is described as being light-bodied but bright and flavorful. This Pinot Grigio shows fresh blossoms and citrus on the nose. That is a tongue twister. I think it's just so much fun to have some wines hand-selected for you, delivered straight to your door, and getting to try them out with your friends when you're hosting. If someone's just coming over to sit on the couch and have a little wine night, I'm a huge fan of that as well. And for a limited time only, you can get your first 6-bottle box, which usually goes for upwards of $150, for just $55. All you have to do is follow my link in the description, take the quiz, and check out what your personalized wine recommendations are. Again, that's a $150 value for just $55, so be sure to check out that link and enjoy some more wine. Someone out there is gonna love this. Would you look at my total? Come on. Come the fuck on. And yesterday when I got home from seeing Mean Girls, which was fantastic, by the way, honestly kind of exceeded the expectations that I had for it. And yes, I'm biased because I am bisexual and love Renee Rapp, but that's besides the point. I got home at 11:11 p.m. and would you believe what day it was? 1/11, baby. What's going on? All right, I found some cute things. So I did buy them. And I ran into one of you guys there, which was a nice surprise. So good things all around. First up, I acquired this checkered glass cheese board with knives, and the knives have faces on them. Oh. Then I got 2 of these pink glasses, but I think I'm gonna use them for dips. These look like good dip glasses. Full of salsa. Huge. Huge for the dip community. Honestly, I already have something that looks just like this back there, but I use it for something different. This is gonna be for candy. You'll see. I got another bust vase of sorts. The other ones I used for flowers and produce though. This one I'm gonna fill with Reese's peanut butter cups. If life cannot be a little silly and fun and full of cute things, then what's it all for, you know? Also, I did cave and get a Stanley. I was pushing against it for a while. So I'm like, it's just a cup. But to be totally honest, this cup is making me drink more water. So I think it was a useful purchase. You put a straw in a big cup and put it in front of me, I'm just gonna drink more water. I'm like a hamster, a guinea pig. I need a funnel to get the water to my mouth. It's quicker. I get way more in. So you know what? Worth the 50 bucks or however much I spent on this. Anyways, now it's time to get myself ready and then we can set up the table, which is my favorite part. Besides when all my friends get here. Obviously, I still have Christmas music stuck in my head. I don't know, I feel like Christmas didn't happen. And it's probably because I was sick over Christmas break. So that was awesome. Spent almost the entire time I was at my parents' house feeling like shit. And you know when you're sick for a few days and it's like you're awake and you're living life and you're going through the motions, and then like the day you start to come out of your sickness, you're like, I actually don't know what the fuck happened over the last 4 days. I know I was alive and I was here and I was doing things, but I really wasn't mentally. And I don't remember what happened over the last 4 days. That was kind of what Christmas was like for me. I don't feel that I was really there. I was there, but was I? And by the time my brain was like ready to start functioning and taking in information again, the entire internet had just become like the Gypsy Rose Blanchard playground, which is so fascinating to me. And maybe I'm misguided here because she does kind of seem like she's loving the, you know, media attention and she wants to talk about her life and all of that. Cool. I also feel like so terrible that she endured so much abuse as a child, obviously did this terrible thing, served her time for it, and now she's getting out and she has like fucking millions of followers and has to dedicate her life to entertaining us and being like this icon. I don't know, when people are like, Gypsy Rose slay, like I do feel a little uncomfortable because I'm like, has she not endured enough? Like, does she not just deserve a normal life? I get that maybe she wants the media attention and all of that. I just feel so weird about her having millions of followers and everyone being like, she's an icon and a legend, I love Gypsy. Not that I don't love, I mean, I feel neutral. I just like feel bad that all of a sudden she's been shoved into, I don't know, this like piece of entertainment that everybody is like, you know, frothing at the mouth to hear more about. And I get it, right? Fucking, I saw Mommy Dead and Dearest. I saw the act. I'm kept up, okay? I saw the Instagram comments. There is some part of me that feels weird about these people that get like shoved into the spotlight and shoved into being pieces of entertainment for us to consume. And I get that there's an argument there that like we didn't shove her there, she shoved herself there when she committed a crime, which is real. But also, I just, there's something icky about it, you know? But you know, I've been in it, I've been keeping up with it, so I guess I'm just as bad. This pimple is meaty. Oh, I want to pop it so bad. And I'm gonna. That's the thing about me. If I see a whitehead, I'm popping it. It's not gonna sit there. Other types of acne, I will not pick at and poke at. Whiteheads, I will pop them every time. I can't do it. I know I'm not supposed to. I worked in skincare for years. I get it, I know. Fully aware. Don't care. Gonna pop it. The thing is I will pop it and then I'll put a pimple patch over the popped area, okay? I'm still gonna treat it and I'll use Rescue Balm and all this other shit, okay? We're gonna take care of it, but I am also gonna pop it. In fact, I'm gonna do it off camera right now. I got to see Madonna this past week, who I have seen before back when I was in high school, because my mom was a big Madonna fan back in the 80s. So I have seen Madonna before, but I went back to Boston to go see Madonna with my mom earlier this week. But it was so much fun getting to see my mom be barricaded for a show, and just like the sheer excitement she had that Madonna was right in front of her. I loved it. It was so much fun. Who's calling me? Robbie is. Hi. All right, this is the fun part for me. It's when I get to set up the table and play with what it looks like, which really is the most exciting part to me. I love making things pretty. And then once I get an arrangement for everything, I can start actually putting snacks on the dishes and, you know, plating everything, doing the little bit of cooking that I am doing. Is this not the cutest little vase to just put peanut butter cups in? Come on. Come on now. Oh, perfect. It's the perfect size too. Come on.
not the same, and you'll begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness. Go wrong. Somewhere along in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. Man, I gotta save a life. We're gonna song, Maddie. Is this over? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere